She's 14, and like you, she's a high school student. Students like her are constantly growing and developing physically, mentally, and emotionally every single day. This normally requires a lot of energy for Lizzie so that she can endure the exhaustion and action of everyday life. In general, humans obtain the majority of their energy from food and rest. Rest allows the body to relax and regenerate physically and emotionally, whereas food is a physical form of energy that strengthens us and focuses on people's mental, emotional, and physical state. This gives humans the ability to develop their focus and have a clearer understanding of how to grasp on concepts that may be encountered. This also allows emotions to remain stable and have constant energy when doing physical activity. More specifically, high school students continuously are working their brains, body, and emotions intensely from anywhere between approximately 8 in the morning to 10 at night. In order to sustain the energy for the entire day, consuming the right portions and servings of different food groups to create a balanced diet is essential to our everyday life. This means having an adequate amount of servings of vegetables and beans, fruit, grain and high cereal fibers, lean meats, poultry, fish, and dairy products. Instead of drinking energy drinks and consuming saturated fat products, Lizzie has at least 2 liters of water to rejuvenate and keep her body hydrated. She follows the recommended servings according to the Australian dietary guidelines. Every day she has 5 servings of vegetables and beans, 2 servings of fruit, 7 servings of either grain or high cereal fibers, 2.5 servings of lean meats, poultry, and fish, and 3.5 servings of dairy products. By following this structure, Lizzie is able to participate with her maximum energy in her PE classes, focus hard on new content learned in class. There are 3 guidelines which are important to ensure healthy eating for high school students like Lizzie herself. Since she is heavily involved in her school sports, being captain of her touch football team, she needs to ensure that she has a nutritious, balanced diet in order to meet her energy needs and take regular sips of water. According to Guideline 1, adolescents should eat nutritious food to grow and develop normally and healthily, as well as be physically active every day. She wakes up every day with a good bowl of Weet-Bix cereal, as well as a bottle of cold water. For recess, in order to keep her going, her dad packs her a banana, cut up strawberries, and a mini tub of yogurt. For lunch, she has a homemade spaghetti bolognese that has minced meat and chopped up onions and carrots. For dinner, her mum cooks up a delicious array of veggies, leaves, fish, and much more. Her coach reminds her every week to not have a lot of sugary food, and that she should limit her intake of high saturated fats and energy drinks. Lizzie now knows that Powerade, the most delicious energy drink, doesn't do any good to her health. They just supply a short dose of energy. Whenever she goes out with friends, she makes sure she only has water and no junk food. There are many ways in which these guidelines can be implemented into Lizzie's life. Some great examples include making a food table, goal setting, responsible buying, avoiding overconsumption, and storage. A strategy Lizzie can take into consideration is creating a food table, which should consist of how much food she should be consuming each day. For example, on Monday she should consume a total of 2,200 calories and 9,300 kilojoules, 3 fruit servings, and a minimal amount of fatty sugars. This table can also be an indication of what Lizzie can pack into her lunchbox every day. Through this timetable, individuals can identify their weaknesses in foods, such as chocolate, and can gradually replace this weakness with healthier foods, such as a protein bar. Goals are also a good way in maintaining a healthy diet, while also abiding by these guidelines. Goals play with the mental side of you, as it ensures you focus on the set task. An example could be having a sustainable, healthy breakfast every day. For instance, some boiled eggs in a fruit smoothie which contains only good sugars. When buying food from supermarkets, a lot of things can impact how much and what you buy. Lizzie should try to ignore the temptations driven by aisles of unhealthy foods, such as lollies and biscuits. When she goes to purchase something, Lizzie should ask herself and remind herself of the dietary guidelines and wonder whether the product abides by it. Lizzie and her parents should also focus on how much they buy. Sometimes people can fill an entire trolley,
This will cause you to overconsume, maybe because of the fear of the food going off, resulting in an unfit and unhealthy physique. Therefore, if you buy it as you go, you can avoid this and also save money. Storage is a significant factor when it comes to diets. You are more tempted to eat something if it is constantly in front of you when you open a cupboard or fridge. A solution could be storing the unhealthy products towards the back, hidden and out of sight. The healthier items can be stored towards the front. This method is especially effective for breaking cravings of unhealthy foods such as chocolate, chips, and Coke. There are many accessible support systems that cater for many different dietary requirements. Some that are prominent for students of high school age are counseling for healthy eating, over-the-phone counseling. There's a study that shows that women who receive over-the-phone healthy eating counseling are consuming more vegetables, fruits and fiber, and less fat, suggesting that a support system can pay big rewards for people looking to improve their eating habits and learning about healthy eating at school. Many high school age students also suffer from eating disorders, such as anorexia and bulimia. There are multiple support systems available for these teenagers to help them overcome the disorder and get back on track with the necessary healthy eating guidelines. These include helplines such as the Butterfly National Helpline or the Kids Helpline, mental health organisations such as the Mental Health Carers New South Wales, group therapy, and rehabilitation clinics. The friends and family of a teenager who is eating healthily also plays a huge role in supporting them. When someone wants to begin eating more healthily, they turn to their friends and family for support in order to encourage healthy eating. This is especially prominent in teenagers who are very self-conscious. Friends and family are the closest people in someone's life and are a huge influence on their actions, especially if the thing they want to achieve is beneficial on their loved one's behalf.